Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of WWE 2K26 MyRise, the comeback with Sarah, the Rebel Sky. This is it. This is the last episode, and it is going to be quite a banger here. Last episode, Elimination Chamber. That was a rough match, but we got through it. Sarah survived, only to get ambushed, beat up by Nia Jax with a little light fixture thing smashed to the head. And then her number one contendership was challenged, and she had to face off against Nia Jax in order to prove that she is in fact the number one contender because of some shenanigans and some arguments about, hey, they were in cohesion, but they were not in cahoots of any kind. They weren't working together, they hate each other, and they proved it inside a steel cage Hell in a Cell match where they went up to the top, smashed through it, fought. It was a tough battle for Sarah, but she came out the winner in the end, and now it's finally time to go for the championship. Time to go to WrestleMania. Time to prove that the comeback is not all some sort of pipe dream, but she truly does deserve to be champion. Here we go. It's going to be a fun time. Like, share, subscribe, comments, all that good stuff. Let's go to WrestleMania.
The Archetype defeated Nia Jax in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. She does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a women's title match to make. So get out here, Jordynne Grace!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the most dominant athlete of the 21st century, the juggernaut, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Jordynne Grace and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does she know?
Does who know what?
Does Jordynne know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Naomi. Then Nia. Two women coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Moreno ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left her behind. They didn't target her at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. You see, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Jordynne Grace was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Nia Jax's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman legend.
That's the champion, and she does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Jordynne, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting from her?
No. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make that call. I do.
Jordynne, I am your wise man. Listen to me. This woman...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches, and you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Jordynne Grace versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at your school and made you the offer to go to NXT, I saw the pain on your face when you handed that shovel to Moreno.
That was not my finest moment.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
Yep.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Finally, you made it. Took you long enough.
Ha! It took me long enough. Like, you've actually been a WrestleMania #1 contender main event person ever?
Is this where you tell me again that if I were more of an underhanded rule breaker, I could have gotten back to Jordynne faster?
You do listen. Nah, it's too late. You made all those decisions already, and it got you here. Can't argue with success.
Wow. You're being uncharacteristically philosophical.
WrestleMania gets me that way. I was at the hotel playing some of the new MyRise, and all those branching choices got me thinking about all the points where things can change. Like, what if you had decided to embrace the fans after you lost to Jordynne a year ago?
I do wonder how things might have been different. Would I be where I am right now?
Same. If only life were like a game. We could finish the mode, go back, and make different choices.
If only. Are you saying you regret something?
Absolutely not. I was talking about you, Archetype. You're about to go out there and get broken into by Jordynne Grace. You clearly took a wrong turn somewhere. All my decisions are golden. See ya.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Finding your raid underground, taking out Rikishi, battling the Wyatts. It all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
I never would sign. That was Paul. That was Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
There we go.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company going to be Jordan Grace or Roxanne Perez? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out. Heyman knows I am.
What you're gonna find out tonight, in front of a stadium full of people, is what your wise man has known this entire time. He would have been a lot better off if I was his champion.
Your old school mind games aren't going to work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year, right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is that I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you are in for a rough night, because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror going to look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out, because tonight, your comeback is over.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship. The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Jordan Grace?
Look, I'm choosing to believe that this badge here meant something. This isn't the same archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. This is a new woman who put in the work, and it's about to pay off. The archetype looking to rewrite history here tonight.
It's not over until I win.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Jordan Grace steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything Heyman did to put roadblocks in the archetype archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Jordan Grace here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Jordan. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Women's Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Charlottesville, Virginia, Sarah the Rebel Sky. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace.
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor. There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Jordan Grace versus the Archetype. Rematch.
Nice reversal.
One of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
Stop at the end. Okay.
And they both feel it. Jordan and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're gonna get it.
Taste of pain.
Taste of pain. Kick to the midsection. DDT.
I think he has a punches back.
Crucial
Maybe
counter
not.
there.
Oh, she is quick. Kick to the face.
Dishing out a suplex. Ooh. And connects with the kick.
Oh, that'll send a shot down your spine.
Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
A full court press being applied to Grace.
Using the rope to their advantage.
Very effective. Focusing on a body part, picking it apart. The arm's as good of a place to focus as any.
The WWE Women's Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Jordan Grace is defending against the Archetype. And Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Get over there.
And Grace falls to a counter. One arm hooked. Face buster. Now she's unleashing everything she has.
Absolutely laying a drubbing on her opponent right now.
On the top rope. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Oh, that would have been beautiful.
Perhaps trying to prevent these superstars from suffering. They already are in this
Oh, man. Uh-oh.
Clothesline. After clothesline. After clothesline. After clothesline.
big time clothesline, man.
Uh-oh. She was like right there. Every time I kip up, I can never actually get the kip up to actually be worth anything. Thanks.
The champ flexing undeniable power. An incredible sign of dominance over the challenger.
Tapping into the crowd's reaction, looking to receive the
Oh, no.
crucial
Oh,
burst
crap.
of energy.
Dang. Freaking A.
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Quick and effective delivery there by Grace.
Dang, Grace is back in the green now. There we
She
go.
retaliates, and she finally answers back.
That could be the shift she was looking for.
Ooh. Oh. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. Look at this.
Fueled by emotion, doing
Shouldn't have been doing anything.
the competition.
Flying to the top turnbuckle.
Incoming!
Oh!
Like a heat-seeking missile, right on target.
And just as destructive.
Elbows to the head.
To the crowd. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Driven into the barricade. And she re-enters the ring.
A bit of hot dogging from her here.
Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Now's the time to beat the count.
What? How much did I hit? That?
Any of Grace's
Uh-oh.
defenses have been pegged.
Grace exposed.
Oh! The Rumble strike. 1, 2, 3. Full reversal. That's even better.
On the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new WWE Women's Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring. Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! She does not need Heyman. She has already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show her how to lose?
The archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on her shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.
All right, and that is that. Yet another playthrough come to an end. What a story. I had to go through most of the heel playthrough from the beginning and the other three sections. So it was like 4 sections total. In the 5th section, I went and chose the path of turning a new leaf. And initially, I was actually going to team up with Ava for the tag team championship. Then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that with this one. Even though I liked it, or even though I wanted to see Sarah and Ava be a champions and be a team, I didn't actually know if there was actually going to be a positive outcome on that. If you would actually lead up and get the championship, or if it was going to be shenanigans like with the men's. But I'm gonna try this again. Do another playthrough. I'm gonna start good, then go bad, then go bad, then go good, and then go bad again. It's just gonna try a little bit of difference. Not do the same thing, do the entire thing, because if you just do the good guy playthrough throughout the entire story, it actually gets incredibly frustrating. It gets incredibly frustrating. I liked that I was actually able to be champion for a short time frame. Given the U.S. Championship, even though we lost it by shenanigans, we at least had the championship. They don't really get many opportunities to be champion in the storyline, at least so far. So I was like, oh, I got a chance, and I wasn't getting screwed over, even though I was being nice. The game and the storyline pretty much implies that trying to do things the right way doesn't actually get you positive results. And it just reinforces making bad choices, which is its own kind of thing, which is frustrating. But yeah, so I'm gonna just kind of mix up the choices to get different outcomes, to see different, conversations, different branches cause different dialogue, and so I just wanted to explore different things. And it was just got a little bit more exploration, a little bit more fun with the new character coming up soon. Well, when I say new character, I mean a returning character, but new for this MyRise series. Yep, thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, comments, all that good stuff. More to come. It's been a pleasure. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.